Nocturne Toten, Verrucht, Shinonuma, Deriz, Kinder Toten, 5, Ascension, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, Moon, Origins, and Mob of the Dead. These are all of the maps that Treyarch has either re-released, or reimagined, or remastered. Disappointingly, there's one notable exception from that list.
Die Rise.
It goes without saying, but Die Rise is the greatest map of all time. It's unrivaled in its verticality. Its commitment to MC Escher-styled map design is masterful. It has the greatest wonder weapon of all time and the greatest perk of all time. Who's Who, the perk that has single-handedly cured loneliness by providing you somebody to play with when you go down. For this reason and many more, I have been quietly campaigning for the better part of a year for Treyarch to remaster Die Rise. I have created the aptly named website HasDieRiseBeenRemasteredYet.com to keep fans in the loop and up to date with whether or not Treyarch has remastered Die Rise yet. I also built the Twitter bot HasDieRiseBeenRemasteredYet to remind players on the daily that Treyarch are cowards who refuse to remaster Die Rise, and every day, unfortunately, that bot tweets, "No." Clearly, these efforts have been nothing but in vain, because over the course of this year, Treyarch has had the audacity to remaster terrible maps like Call of the Dead and Nuketown, and not the glorious Die Rise, and quite frankly, I'm angry. In spite of my anger, nonetheless, I have been patient. Then came last week's PS5 announcement, and I genuinely believed from the bottom of my heart that this was it. They were going to announce Call of Duty 2020, and not only would they announce Call of Duty 2020, but Craig Houston would come on screen and announce that Call of Duty 2020 would simply just be Die Rise Remastered. No multiplayer, no campaign, no battle royale, just remastered Die Rise. And quite honestly, the internet would break, Activision's stock would skyrocket, and world hunger would be solved. I was ready. But then it came. Not only was there no mention of Call of Duty 2020, they didn't even hint at Die Rise Remastered. What are you doing, Treyarch? What is going on in your head? What is going on at this studio? That's what broke me. That's when I decided we needed to take action. If Treyarch won't bring remastered Die Rise to us, then we will bring our message to them. It is time for action. I did some research. I found a billboard, and it's right around the corner from Treyarch Studios and Activision headquarters, and here's what we are going to do. We are going to plaster onto this billboard our message, our hopes, our dreams, Die Rise Remastered. I've already come up with a couple good ideas. One of them could be, hey Treyarch, remaster Die Rise, you cowards, just plaster that right on the billboard. Or perhaps plaster right on the billboard, hey Treyarch, drop the chips and remaster Die Rise. I want every Treyarch employee on their commute to work to and from every single day to be reminded that they have not remastered Die Rise. I want it such that whenever a Treyarch employee maybe leaves the studio and goes on a lunch break, they see a billboard right there in Santa Monica telling them that they are cowards for refusing to give what the people want. The people want Die Rise Remastered, and they need to be reminded that they are cowards for not doing so. I want all the locals of Santa Monica to see this billboard and understand the crimes against humanity going on at Treyarch right now. This is what's gonna happen. I found a billboard. It's right around the corner from Treyarch. It's relatively affordable. Not gonna lie, billboards in the Santa Monica area, pretty pricey, but I started a GoFundMe, and we need to raise about $5,000. I've already donated some of my own money, and I'm asking you to help take a stand, join the cause, and make this billboard happen. Everybody who donates more than $10 towards this billboard will have their name on the billboard. Imagine this like a sprawling petition for Treyarch to see what the people really want. We will also be selling remastered Die Rise merch. All the proceeds from those merch sales will be going towards the billboard. They're not ready yet, but I promise you they're coming. We will also have an update on this campaign every video, and in addition to that, we will be doing weekly Die Rise videos until we make this happen. I should note that if we don't raise enough money for this billboard, I will not personally be receiving any of this money. It will either go towards other means of getting Treyarch's attention, such as plastering maybe an entire area around Treyarch with remastered Die Rise lawn signs and posters, or just other pure acts of stupidity to get their attention. And if that doesn't work out either, we'll just donate the money to charity. You guys can choose what we do with that. But I have created a Discord where you can help join our efforts to remind the cowards over at Treyarch that we demand Die Rise be remastered. All donations to the billboard will receive a special privilege within the Discord that will allow you to be involved in the planning process for this billboard as we design it. This is real. I am not kidding. There is a GoFundMe link in the description. Please go help join the fight. I'm asking that everybody watching this video help out in the campaign in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be going on Twitter and spreading our message, whether it's donating to the campaign, whether it's helping out in the Discord to get our word out there, or maybe you go behind local news people and then hold up a sign saying remaster Die Rise like those heroes did for Mob of the Dead. It's time we take a stand, and every measure, whether big or small, will get us one step closer to Die Rise being remastered. And I believe this billboard outside their studio for everyone at Treyarch to see every day when they come to and from work is the way to do it. It's time for action. A link to the GoFundMe is in the description.